is Random Dave. This is Ed Network, and this is, I can't remember what it's called. If one thing had changed, or if I changed one thing, whatever it is, can I get a whoop whoop? Why are you here? Why are you here watching this? I can't even do an intro correctly. How are you even here? Why are you even here? Hit that like button, subscribe, and all that other good shit. Right, so if you remember last time, we made a few different decisions. I think we started off positive, we ended positive. I don't know how long this game's got. This could be a really short video, it could be, you know, another 10 minutes, I don't know, but I didn't want to do it all in one go because I think half-hour videos are too long. Anyway, if you haven't seen the first episode, go back and watch that first, because otherwise this will make absolutely balls all sense. So the biggest turning point in high school years, obviously I can't still speak, nothing there has changed, was not even about high school. Okay, it was about driving. Driving's good. Oh, am I going to fucking run some bastard over? Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't like swearing, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to swear. Okay, I always wanted to drive, to have the freedom, the speed. I feel the need. Music stopped. Okay. Ability to get away. Even after my license, I was never allowed to use the car. So even after I got my license, I would imagine that meant. Or so it seemed. Yeah, listen, when you're a kid, right, or you're a young adult, a teenager, whatever you want to call it, it always seems like everybody's against you, including your parents. To be honest with you, they ain't. They just want the best for you. Obviously, some parents are dickheads, but, you know, what can I say? I got my chance when I least expected it. You should give your parents a little bit of, like... I gave my parents some grief, I think, but you know what? I never pushed it too far, and they do generally want the best for you. Anyway, a drive-in movie. That's my little caveat there. No date. Aw, just me. Oh, fuck. The fresh air and movie food. Woohoo. It was just a night. I had no one to watch over me. The movie was a double feature of movies that had been in theatres for a while, okay? So it's going to be a long night, and I was going to love every minute. What's going to ruin this? Some dick, sorry. My bladder didn't agree. What are you going to do? Sit there for 4 hours? Not a chance. Popcorn, drink, you know. Okay. I don't want to miss part of the movie. Don't say, but I really need to go. And the movie is just getting so good. Wait a minute. Is this going to be pee your pants in the car? Really, it's not, is it? I was beginning to regret buying the jumbo soda. Hold it, go to the restroom. Oh, man. I don't know. If you hold it, is it going to go, I pissed my pants and I was never allowed to use the car again? Or it was like, get to the restroom. Oh, well, you missed the movie. You know what? You can see the movie again. Go to the restroom. Go to the restroom. I couldn't hold it in. I had to go. Of course you had to go. I jumped out of the car, leaving the door open and rushed. Fuck, the car's going to go. I think I was screwed there. I was screwed there because I don't think it mattered what I chose. If I'd have held on, I would have peed my pants in the car and been never allowed to use the car again. Now I've left the door open and rushed into the restroom. I haven't even took the keys. I bet the car gets nicked. I hate public restrooms. After washing my hands, feeling relieved, I headed back to the car. Now where did I park? See? Fucking told you. I told you. I swear it was over there somewhere. Wait. No. No, it can't be. Someone's stolen my popcorn and my jumbo soda, soldier, from the drive-in. How? Yeah, exactly how. This isn't fair. Why me? Why now? Why? After I calmed my head, I headed back to the food stand to use their phone and explain what happened to my dad. He went off the rails. I was irresponsible for leaving the car keys in the car. Yeah, I mean, come on, that was stupid. Yes, you needed a pee, but come on, basic things. Do you know what I mean? You know, okay, all right, okay, I'm not going to go off onto a tangent. And there was no security cameras in the drive-in. Well, that made a fucking difference, would it? Police never found the car, or my popcorn, or my soda, jumbo soda. So, I tell you what, try saying that. Can't even say that. Jumbo soda. There you go, jumbo soda. My dad said the insurance wouldn't cover it. Wow, just another simple choice gone horribly wrong. Come on, really? Oh, I feel that I was screwed there. Okay, I can't even scratch the surface of my experiences. But some of the biggest things happen when you have to be an adult. After high school, I was forced. Well, not forced. I was suggested to get a job. Do you know what? Every decision you make and all the choices you make in life make you who you are. And you may think at the moment it's shit, but I'm telling you now, things get better. Then they get worse. then they get better, then they get worse, and then they get better, and then you want to die. But they do get better, and you live happily ever after. You just need to be happy with what you've got, mate. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, parents are such a pain. Yeah, they are. Well, it wasn't a bad idea. Since I wanted stuff, yeah. And that requires money. Though it took me weeks and what felt like hundreds of applications, I would work anywhere at this point, okay? Finally, the time came. What am I doing? Let me guess, I'm a coffee bird. I'm just as a waitress, but who am I to complain? What's wrong with being a waitress, man? Always tip your waitress. It was harder than I thought it would be. But I was pretty, according to all the customers. Hey, man, don't be flirting with the customer, which got me tips. I told you, really good tips. Hey, there you go. I was making more than I ever thought I would. But as the weeks went on, it seemed like my checks were getting smaller. I tried to bring it up with my boss, and he just kept brushing me off, saying that I am getting paid for what I work. I told my parents, they told me to keep track of my own time. Exactly. I wanted to trust my boss, but I kept track anyway. You should always do that. My next check was even lower than before, and my record showed that I should have been paid more. There you go. A lot more. Okay, I brought this to the attention of my boss, and he responded with all these wild excuses. I tried to fight him on it, demanding my money. Boss, you're replaceable. I knew this was coming. Complain again and you're fired. He walked out of his office for a break, which he did 40 times a day. I noticed something after he left, okay? The safe was open, I think I'm supposed to say, with a bunch of cash. I worked hard, I wanted what I earned, and I was going to take it. Then find another job. Take what you're owed, take more, stuff your pockets. Okay, so, you know what, right? I think, right, okay, let's go from the bottom up, because I know what I'm going to do here. If you stuff your pockets, that's theft, right? Yes, you worked, and yes, he was trying to fraud you out of doing it, right? Take more, you shouldn't take more. The point here is, you've worked more, okay? Yes, it took ages to get this job, but what's going to happen is, if you don't make a stand, you're going to get screwed, and it's going to be lower and lower and lower, and you're going to get fucked with it, okay? So, take what you're owed, okay? And yeah, if you get the sack, you get the sack, but it's provable. You see what you worked from your diary, you see what the guy's paid you with the check, all right? So he can't phone the police and say you stole, because you didn't. You took what you were earned. That's not really the legit way of doing it. So we're going to take what we're owed. I don't have any other choice, so fuck it. We'll take what we owed. I took what I thought owed to me. You didn't say thought, fucker. I didn't want to steal, but I wanted what was mine. Yep. Left my apron and told everyone there I quit. Fair enough. It was enough for me to get by, at least while I found a different job. Good. Which eventually did, with far better pay. There you go. And a great boss. I feel a bit bad, but I don't regret what I did. You shouldn't regret what you did. It's all good, baby. It's all good in the hood. With all the things in life, I remember the scariest moment of my life. Met a guy and he asked me out. Okay? What a beautiful night. Well, but I tell you what, dates with Random Dave. That's a beautiful night. Dave's a romantic kind of guy. And such a great day. That's me all over. Actually, I'm the girl. Whatever. He was charming, romantic, caring, murderer, serial killer. Everything you would hope for. At the end of the day, he offered me a ride home. Okay. I declined. Okay, legit. Okay. I wanted to walk home on such a great night. But shortly on my walk, things changed. Shit. I saw something off in the distance near an alley. A kid who was waving his arms at this homeless man. I decided to go do a little investigating to what was going on. Though as I got closer, I saw he had a gun. He was waving a gun around at the man. Is it real? Wait, is he robbing the guy? How dense am I? Of course he was. Hide and call the cops, try and intervene. Shit. Oh, freaking out. Right, okay, let's think about this. I mean, normally you wouldn't get to think about it. You just split-second decisions and you wouldn't have a choice. Right. He's a guy and he's got a gun. Okay, we've established that. Cheers, Dave. Nice one. State the freaking obvious. Okay. I'm a girl. I'm unarmed. I think it should be hide and call the cops. If it was a... See, this is the thing. This is the whole social justice warriors. Everybody should be paid equal and all that. If it was a guy, okay, you would have been expected to dive in there and intervene. As a girl, though, you're expected to hide and call the cops. Although, if you're a girl and you try and intervene, the guy's unlikely to shoot you because you're a girl. This is why everything's so fucked up. Why can't people just be normal? Right, I tell you what, we're a girl, we're unarmed, we're gonna hide and call the cops. I stayed back and silently called the pole. Tried to make sure I was hidden. I wanted to be far away, I wanted to leave, but I barely could dial a phone. The thing is, though, you've tried to do something. It's not like you freaking just thought, screw that, and left him to it. 'Cause if he shot the guy and killed him or whatever, then things, you know, and you didn't do nothing, then you've got a conscience, then you've got a problem. But you tried to do something. Sure, you didn't jump in between them and go, don't shoot that man. And as well as that, if you try and intervene and end up hitting somebody, and the homeless guy could have been the robber originally, and the other guys took the gun off of him. Anyway, let alone run. Anyway. While on the phone with the pole, I watched as the poor guy cowered in fear, but still refused to give what little he had. Who fucking mugs? Alright, homeless guy. This seemed to piss the kid off even more. Suddenly, the homeless man jumped at his attacker. Wow! Okay. My heart stopped. Watching the homeless man's body fall to the floor. Shit. His shooter rummaged through his body. Oh man, how can you shoot someone and then stop to rob them? People are freaking awful. I hate people. I then ran off. I dropped my phone with 911 on the line. Ran to him as fast as I could. There was no point. Lifeless. There's always a point. There's motionless. He was dead. Was he though? Could I have done something? You could try and, you know, give him CPR, apply pressure to the wound or something. I don't freaking know. There's a lot of variables there. As everybody was running around, I couldn't keep track of anything. Just stood there motionless as the sirens and lights surrounded me. I was questioned for a while about the description of the shooter, but only to find out that my memory couldn't recall anything but vague description. All that was crossing my mind, that image was burned into me. Took me weeks to recover, and I still haven't gotten over it. My parents described me as completely inconsolable. Understandable, really, don't you think? I felt like I could have saved him. No, you couldn't have saved him. What? I can't escape how much trouble I feel like I've caused everybody. What? No, man, do you know what, right? If you'd have jumped in there and you would have got deaded instead of the homeless guy, the people that you loved would be upset. And I'm not saying that the homeless guy isn't it's you know what, right? This is bull crap. I know what I mean. I'm a good person, really. Fucking hell. Mostly my parents. Being an adult has never made me want to be a kid. Sorry, being an adult has never made me want to be a kid again. Every day you wish you could just be carefree and irresponsible again. I think that was wrong, that. I think every day as an adult wants me to be a kid again. Or did I just read that wrong? That's it. Screw being an adult. I went and got drunk. Hang on, you can only do that as an adult. Do you know what? I knew somebody once who it was like, as an adult, it was like being with a teenager. And she pissed me off. Anyway, I went and got drunk. I mean, everyone. Did not care what gender. One guy offered to buy me a drink. I was not going to pass that up, which was unknowingly one of the worst decisions of my life. Shit. Something was wrong. I was not... Oh, man. Fuck. This has really took a turn for the worst. Everything started feeling weird. I think it was drugged. You know what, right? If you think it was drugged at that point, you need to go to the bartender and you need to tell the bar staff. You know, if ever you're in this situation, boy or girl, it doesn't matter, right? You need to find staff and you need to say, I think my drink was drugged, because you might be drunk. The bar staff, the security staff, they ain't drunk. I'm telling you now, and they're trained for this shit. Do not. The night just got worse from there. He got me into a cab heading somewhere. I was not in control of myself. Fuck. I wanted everything, but I wanted to get away at the same time. My brain made me relive all of my bad experiences. All at once, I was shutting down, and being drugged didn't make it better. Next thing I could recall, shit. He was touching me. It all changed. Wished I was good and did everything right. Couldn't move. Couldn't scream. Couldn't fight back. This is all my fault. It's not, man, I'm telling you now, it's not your fucking fault. This is, somebody saved me. The cab driver. Barely after we started moving, he slammed on the brakes, looked back and asked me if I was okay. Come on, I could barely shake my head. Apparently, it was enough. The cab driver busted out of his door. Yes, come on! And ripped the guy out of the back. Punched him out cold in one shot. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! This cab driver, I have no idea what he looked like. And it didn't matter. He saved me from a horrible experience. Yes, fuck yeah. Before I passed out, he managed to find out where I wanted to go. With the barely audible voice I had. Home or parents. Parents. Parents, man, parents. Go to your parents. He took out my phone and called my parents. I couldn't stop him even if I wanted to. My parents gave him their address and he dropped me off. Parents helped me inside and took me to my old room. I haven't been there in so long. It almost looks unchanged. I felt safe and fell asleep. My mother woke me in the afternoon. I started to cry about what had almost happened. Mother talked to me for the rest of the day. Later that night, my dad brought me one of his famous pork chops. And it was the best fucking pork chop ever! I love my parents. They have taken such good care of me. Though, through everything. I can never thank them enough. But that is when it all happened. When everything changed. It had to be years now. What? It's hard to keep count like this. What the freaking hell's going on here? Just a normal day coming home from work. Guys, do you know what? I need to play the rest of this game another time in another episode. This is... I think we're about to climax. This has been a really weird game to play. The emotions, oh man, I can't describe it. Fuck. Guys, that is going to be it for this episode. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button in the head like a blowy happy thing. And I want you to comment. I want you to tell me what you think. Yeah, you know what? No banging on a desk. No YouTube police bashing your door in. Screw it. This is just a normal outro. This isn't going to be an outro. I want to hear from you. Leave me a comment in the description down below. And I will see you all at the same time next time.